In today's video, I'll be travelling along the Northern City Line from Moorgate to what I believe is London's scariest station. But what actually makes this station so scary? Maybe it's the quiet and empty platforms, or perhaps it's the echoey and dirty hallways, or maybe it's the reminiscence of the past the station still contains. So join me as I explore London's scariest station, Essex Road. Hello there, today you find me on board a Great Northern Class 717 at Moorgate, but today I'll be heading towards London's scariest station, however we're just waiting to depart. If you want a more detailed look inside these trains, then consider watching this video in the top right hand corner. And we depart on time. The journey to our destination will be about 6 minutes as we travel the 2 miles on the Northern City Line. For those wondering, the Northern City Line is a former London Underground line that was part of the Northern's Height project. However, in the 1970s, services were passed on to British Rail and the line has received National Rail services ever since. It's an extremely unique railway in London, and I would highly suggest checking it out if you ever get the chance. On the way there, we make one intermediate stop at Old Street, which also receives services from the Northern Line. It's also a very creepy station, but there is the one major difference between this station and the one we're visiting today. We finally arrive into our destination. Now then, what exactly is London's scariest station? Well, welcome to Essex Road. Our train departs as it makes its way towards Stevenage. Now then, let's go explore the station, starting from the entrance. As the name suggests, this station is quite literally located on Essex Road, at a junction between it and Canonbury Road. This station building is just a box located on the corner of the junction here, but it has a nice Network South East logo on top. You can find bus connections outside the station towards areas such as Lewisham, Hackney and Victoria, to name a few. The only thing signifying that a station is located here is this sign, as well as the departure board, which is weirdly placed outside rather than inside. Speaking of inside, this station entrance is extremely basic, with it featuring some Oyster validators, a map of the GTR network, and lifts which you use to go down to the platforms. There is actually a ticket office which was open, and even had staff inside, which is great considering this station has no ticket machines. Unlike other stations on this line, Essex Road never got modernised, and therefore it only has lifts to get you down to the platforms, which may be due to the low passenger numbers. From 2024 to 2025, this station only saw 698,000 passengers total. Upon exiting the lift, you're greeted by this quite barren and echoey hallway, which have signs guiding you towards the platforms. Just because this station has lifts does not mean it's wheelchair friendly, as to get up to the platforms you now have to go up these stairs. And you may be asking, why didn't they build the lifts to platform level? Well, I have no clue. However, if you do, let me know in the comments down below. Platform 2 is served by trains heading towards Stevenage and the well-widened Garden City, while Platform 1 is for trains to Moorgate, which is where we'll be waiting for our train after we explore the station. Here is a train pulling into Platform 1 bound for Moorgate. However, we will wait 15 minutes for another train. Let's watch this train leave. Now then, let's see what the platforms have to offer. Currently, I'm on Platform 1. The platform contains a few benches, bins, and train arrival screens. And that's it really. It's very reminiscent of a tube station, as you can see. Just listen to how quiet and eerie this station sounds. It feels like I'm at a ghost station. All of the stations on this line have a sign that says "Welcome to the station", although this station doesn't feel quite welcoming. While we're here, let's go through the history of this station. This station opened back in 1904 under the Great Northern and City Railway, as trains ran between Finsbury Park and Moorgate. Between 1922 and 1948, this station was actually called Canonbury and Essex Road, before being changed back to Essex Road in 1948. This station is the only underground station in London only served by National Rail Services and is located within Fare Zone 2. And finally, this station was considered to be part of the Northern Heights project, which would have connected it to Edgware, High Barnet and Alexandra Palace, but this was cancelled due to World War II. Speaking of history, if you look at the walls at the ends of the platforms, you can find the old Network South East route map, as well as old Network South East branding. On platform 2, there's a bigger map showing what is essentially most of the Great Northern Network. It's very cool that they kept this here. All underground stations have a gate stopping customers from getting close to the end of the tunnels. However, there is none present here, meaning you can get really close to the tunnels here, which adds to the creepiness of the station. If you ever get a chance to visit this station, I'd highly suggest it, as it's quite unique given the fact that it's the only National Rail underground station in London, but also due to the reminiscence of the past here, such as the Network South East signage and the old Great Northern branding. And if you visited this station before, let me know what you thought about it in the comments down below. Did you also think it was really creepy and scary like me? Anyways, here comes my train now to take me back to Moorgate. If you like what you saw today, then be sure to subscribe for more content just like this. And also, make sure to join my Discord and follow me on Instagram. You can find links to those in the description down below. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye!